are the one who perhaps was, looking into, looking around for where we can go and find this.
Yeah.
And also perhaps, I think I know why you wouldn't have realized it. Just as you're getting to the point where the stench is very strong, is when in the air, appearing above you in mid-leap, are two canine forms coming to ground or to the floor in front of the two of you. So they basically appeared over you, and now hit the ground and are in full galloping leap
towards us.
Toward you.
Towards me.
Well, both of you.
Okay. Well, I guess it's time to react to this. Immediate reaction. Take a step, like not necessarily a step back, but I'm not moving forward either. I'm more just preparing, like getting into a more defensive stance.
So what I'm hearing is a call for a dodge.
Call for a dodge.
So let's go ahead and roll your dodge.
Dodge. Oh, is that on this?
Yes. You have a dodge skill.
Oh, yes, right. Dodge. There we go. It's 6.
And you make it.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it says like.
Wait. Across. Go all the way across.
All the way across. 15.
And you roll
I
3.
still make it.
Yes.
So I'll make 50% of my dodges. That's pretty nice.
Yes. And so, especially because a lot of these are opposed rolls.
Yeah.
So it's all a matter of who fails at least.
Yeah.
So,
I'll just,
right.
like, essentially being used to hand-to-hand close-range combat.
Absolutely.
This was a very,
I
noticed this, I see it coming, I just sidestep.
Yeah, absolutely. And so that's why, as it, leaps past you and actually vanishes in the middle of its second leap. And the direction is very, very, very clear, up the stairs.
That's bad.
So they are headed that way. So it's actually, you know what, I like it better. It doesn't vanish. It goes toward the stairs, both of them. They actually weren't attacking you unless you had actually been in its way. And Araxamander had basically just fallen onto the ground and whimpered. And so the two of them bound over you and hit and head up, or heading, like it sounds like they're going up the stairs. And both of you should probably make, I think it's a stamina check.
Stamina? Is that, that's right there, 12. I'll beat that by a lot, let me tell you. I beat it by 10.
Oh dear, no.
And 18. Okay. Yes. Well, sadly, you are going to be, rats cannot vomit, incidentally. So unfortunately, you have all of the need to do so without the capacity. So you have a bad moment or two of really, really, really disliking life.
Yeah.
And Araxamander is capable of this act and does so.
Yeah.
So,
which doesn't make things any better.
No. You guys are like, you're like, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
This is not the mausoleum I was promised.
Something like that, yes. Though still, I think it's better to keep on the good side of our guide. So I will.
Now is the time, right?
Yeah, I will just kind of reach down.
That's empathy.
Yeah, empathy.
That's definitely empathy.
Yeah. Should I roll?
Oh yeah.
Empathy.
That's not so good.
Fail by 2.
Oh no! Ouch. And he at this point, just brushes your hand away and goes. He says, "I don't know what's going wrong here, but I'm not going to be blamed for it," and is going to sprint away. Right. To follow it. Right. Now, is he going to? I should start thinking about this.
Yeah.
Is he smart enough? Because there's a really stupid way to go, and there's a pretty smart way to go. And so I'm going to say reason. And so for all of his numbers, an 8. Actually, he succeeds. The smart thing for him to do at this point is to come clean with the authorities.
Yes.
So he's going to dash for the stairs after the what was obviously dangerous necromantic deal.
Yeah.
Now you guys don't have his knowledge of the authorities and stuff like that, so you have no such role and no such understanding. The question is, what do you do now?
So our guide ran away.
Mm-hmm. After the monsters, for some reason.
Yeah.
And the monsters ran away.
Right.
I would
And we are still here.
Right. I think I see
Is
your
the
reason.
smell getting better?
It's actually diminishing very, very, very fast.
Yeah.
I see the need to leave, but I would like to look around first.
I see the need to leave, and the monsters that are definitely going to be in the academy as the optimal distraction to get the heck out of here.
But.
So,
just a fast look.
There's a quick question. Are you guys going to debate, or are you going to take actions now?
I am essentially just going to say, we're getting out of here.
And you're going to say...
I'm not going to say something. I'm just going to start to wander off.
She does exactly the opposite of get the heck out of here.
I can't just leave her. That's the thing. Because
Have
I
you
know...
seen this?
Look
at that.
I know for a fact that she's
This
going
is fantastic.
to... They're going to get into more trouble if they're found alone.
Mm-hmm.
So... And it's also somewhat easy for me to just play the, oh, we didn't know what we're doing was illegal.
You're pretty good at that. Right.
Yeah.
Right. You can always throw him to the wolves if you have to.
Yeah, essentially, that's
you
what
can probably lie better than he can. So.
Yeah. I'm most likely not gonna. I'm most likely gonna be pretty ruthless in that.
Yeah.
Simple. Just the plan I immediately think of, if he decides to break it all, is to just claim, oh, we didn't know it was illegal.
Right.
We asked someone, and they said, yeah, this guy can do it.
Exactly what you did. Yeah.
Yeah, which we did. Mm-hmm. And then they can ask him, and if they want to stay on my good side, they'll say, yeah, no, that's what happened.
You've got a possibility. You're thinking, I've got a chance.
Yeah, I've got a chance if we get caught.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not leaving them down here alone.
Let's flip your sheet one more time because there's something else that I calculated.
All right.
So if you go to head. Right.
Oh, my HP.
And if you write your numbers across, what's BR? Do you remember what BR was?
BP.
That's
BP.
mass times.
Okay, right. Never mind that. We'll fill that in later.
All right.
And so then starting at min.
Yeah.
So the numbers are 2, 3, 5, 6.
2, 3,
5, 6. Arms.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Both arms.
Okay. Yeah.
Torso. 3, 6, 8, 11. 2, 4, 6, 8 for each leg.
All right.
Oh, but you have a tail.
Yeah.
Biped plus tail. Okay, sure. Okay, that's the deal. So what about the hit points? I'm not sure about your tail. We'll have to find out.
Hope they can't cut off my tail.
Yeah. And we'll figure out you figured out your tail's hit points, didn't you?
Yeah.
Do you remember how?
I think it just stood under
Was it in the rats?
Yeah.
Or we could go and look at the mutation. That could probably might be
if we look at the tail, we
Yeah,
might be able
that's
to
what I'm saying.
calculate the
Use the
tail.
location BP modifier of 0.1. So however that means, I will figure that out at some point.
Okay.
Okay. So yours was 2.
For me, it was the same like the arms.
Right. Let's just make it like the arms.
Okay. So it is the same as my arms.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3.
And 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you have your total pool is 15.
15.
So you could take damage to many body parts.
Yeah, up to 15.
Up to 15 total. Right.
Okay.
So therefore, I just wanted to make sure we had that.
Yeah, in case.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Now, let's orient a little.
Yeah.
So you're looking around mostly at random, correct?
Yes, but I'm looking out. I'm looking a little bit for Frerena's.
Right. Frenea's
tomb because I'm a little bit curious.
Sure.
I mean, it's the
let's
greatest
see,
thing in here.
Mm-hmm. And what sort of, let's see, you're not literate in Undregi, I'm afraid.
No.
And besides the let's see if you can.
Shouldn't it be the most beautiful?
Yeah, there's different possibilities. Let's see if you use your reason. Use your reason to dope out the arrangement of all the things and see how that works out.
9 is exactly what I needed.
Excellent. Okay, so oddly enough, you say, I think it's over here, going by the dates perhaps that you spot, or the some sort of configuration of, oh look, the corners converge or something like that.
I'm still following along.
Yeah.
Knowing that by now there's no stopping.
I know, reluctantly, of course.
Yeah, very reluctantly.
Yeah.
I want to get out of there.
Yeah.
I want to use the monsters most likely wrecking havoc up there for maybe a minute more as a distraction to just sprint out. But it's not the easiest to get them to stop. I could, of course, just pick them up, but that would seem a little rude.
Besides, she bites.
Yeah.
So
I don't bite friends.
Depends. Tomb? Friend?
No.
Well, I'm
also,
glad to
I
hear
really miss my guide now because I need somebody to explain to me.
Right. But as it turns out, you were thinking, right when you were thinking, well, it should be just right around here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Sure enough, there is actually quite the opposite of what you may have expected. A very simple sarcophagus laid out with a very plain effigy of a person carved into the lid. And above it is a modest dome with enough little lit gems to make an extremely pleasing, I'm not sure if it's a scene or not, but it's a very pleasing design over it. And it's definitely not crowded. Some of the others got a little crowded in time, various corners and areas of the mausoleum. Not here. Not here. It's more like there's a couple of paths that lead to it, and a cleared area, and a special ceiling effects for it.
Okay.
So it's pretty nice, really. And it is, at that point. At that point, the caged spirit attempts to break its cage.
Oh no. Do we notice this?
Oh yes.
Okay.
of somebody, Fernea perhaps, exerts its phantasmal power against the enchantment that has caged it, is going to do its level best to shatter the thing. So we're going to have you roll for the barrier, and its ability is 14. So that you're rolling for someone else's enchantment.
Okay.
And I will roll my situation. Yeah, I'm going to roll a spirit.
Oh, that's a critical fail.
Not quite.
No,
A 30 would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, a 0 would be.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
And the spirit, even though it had a penalty to its score, manages to succeed. But
Okay.
let's see. So let's just compare.
Now
So
it's
that
time
would be
to
a
run.
4 against a 29.
Now
You
it's
did
time to run.
25.
Am I
Really
standing
fast.
out of the blast radius?
Well, yes, both of you actually probably.
Okay.
Well, roll luck again. I want to see if either of you was too close. It would be you. Not me.
I'm.
So let's.
At least it's not critical.
Another 29.
Right. And so you are face to face with the ghost, the maddened ghost, who, by definition, ghosts are not particularly clear-minded, and their big desire is to possess people and then to act out whatever it is that torments them.
It's a problem.
The idea that Fernea's ghost might be tormented is a ghost is sort of disturbing.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't know the legends very well, but
I don't
that would
even
be
know who
sad.
this is.
Right, but it would be sad if if that
A
were the
tormented ghost. That's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
case. Exactly. So the next, all disembodied spirits are capable of spiritual attacks. Spiritual attack occurs at the end of the round. The
Okay.
end of the round. What would the two of you like to do with all of your actions in that round?
All of our actions.
Run.
Okay. So there is an angry spirit that just erupted out of a tube. My current excuse for why we're down here just grew weaker because something is now destroyed.
Right.
This is a problem.
You didn't even have time to examine the enchantments and stuff, which I was totally all about you doing.
Yeah.
So.
Me too. But right now, I don't think it's the right time. I really don't think
So I believe
it's the
that
right
the first
time.
round, who's got the higher number?
41.
43.
Yeah,
Oh.
you go first. What do you do?
Run.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And I'm dragging you with me. I have no.
You're kind of small.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the.
You're just going to give a good pull on the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just gotta, because I'm bigger, I would assume I'm faster.
Well, in terms of actually covering ground.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Yeah. But your actions are a little slower. She's quicker off the mark than you are.
Yes, but I would assume I can cover more ground.
Mm-hmm.
I would also assume I know this. So I'm going to say, screw being rude. They try to pull on me, I just scoop them up and run.
So the scoop is the first one.
Yes.
And the second one is the run.
Sprinting.
Right.